Hello, I'm Keith Kreischer, the Executive Director of the IoT M2M Council, here with my good friend Matthew Mallet of emnify. We're at the Embedded World Show in Anaheim, California. We're off the show floor, but this is a brand new show, brand new venue. Matt, how's the show going?
It's been great. Good connection so far. Talking with some of the manufacturers as well as some of the partners that we've been able to meet here today. New conversations, new relationships that we're able to manifest, and hopefully get some deals out of it.
Yeah, terrific stuff. Terrific. Glad to hear it.
Thank you.
We're going to talk today about scale and IoT, and the first obvious question is, what are the biggest challenges when somebody's trying to deploy connected devices at scale?
Sure, and it's a really good question because whether it's 100 devices domestically or if it's 100,000 devices globally, we're finding that they're still hitting friction pretty early, and whether it's carrier selection, coverage gaps, or platform integration, simple becomes complicated pretty quickly. And you launch in one country and then you launch in another, and then you're dealing with different carrier selections. Here at emnify, we make that simple with our super network with constant global connectivity. But we are finding initially that launch is becoming a little bit more complex, and what we're doing is we're finding that the common thread is that our knowledge workers are spending more time focusing on connectivity rather than building products. So we don't want to become a drag, we want to become more enablers.
Interesting, and obviously we're here at an embedded event, so those are the people who are facing those issues specifically.
Correct, yeah. I mean, with us, we take an API first approach. So between our portal API first, we're trying to make that integration a lot more seamless.
Great stuff. When somebody's trying to do an deployment at scale on a global level, what are some of the innovations out there that they can take advantage of right now?
Yeah.
I mean, things are moving quickly, I know.
Too quickly, actually. Fundamentally changing right now are two main things. I would say first, right now, it's the eSIM automation with SGP32. The new standard is enabling for zero-touch provisioning. Also, at the same time, the devices are automatically managing their own connectivity profile. So this is a real big game changer. And here at emnify, we're not planning for it. We're actually ready for it at this point. And the second one I would say is converged architectures. Right, where we're seeing cellular and satellite on a single SIM with automatic failover. Right. I think that is also a really big. It's a big phrase or a trend that you're going to see a lot more discussions coming in 2026. Global customers, it means the devices work everywhere, right. And that's the simple, right? So,
and of course, satellite gives you that non-terrestrial footprint.
Exactly, and as when data first came out and the consumption of it back 20 some odd years ago was very expensive. As data coverage becomes less pricey in certain cases, I think the satellite coverage will as well. But these what's powerful is these innovations work at any given scale right now. So we're eliminating the manual work that hasn't scaled in the past.
Right. Let's talk about emnify. What can we expect out of the company? What's coming? What's new on the plate, so to speak?
Yeah, we're focused on making connectivity invisible. I think that's probably the best thing that we're doing right now, regardless of where you're deploying. The focus continues to be giving customers more speed, control, visibility, and automation over their IoT ownership, and delivering that in concrete ways. Converged connectivity, SGP32 leadership, obviously a big push. And while others, like I said, are planning for it, we are making it work commercially here already today. And then the platform depth, expecting more automation, better APIs, tighter integrations, hearing from customers that they want to manage their business logic, not connectivity dashboards, and giving them more control and speed. And that's where we come in. And it remains the same. Make connectivity smarter, faster, and more flexible in the end.
Right. Great stuff. Hey, once again, I'm Keith Kreischer here at Embedded World with Matthew Mallet of emnify. Matthew,
Pleasure.
thanks for your time, and have a great show.
Thank you so much.